Hey guys, thank you for joining me in this Truth Talk episode. In this episode, we'll be talking about the rapper MGK, and we'll also be talking about the rapper McDonald, and if he's really against the agenda. Let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to be talking about is the rapper MGK. Not too long ago, one of you guys sent me this photo of MGK showing off his tattoo alongside of Travis Barker. They both showed off their tattoo that read "Born with Horns." I found this tattoo interesting as I feel like he's implying that he was born evil. I decided to further look into MGK, although I didn't feel it was necessary to make a full in-depth video on him unless you guys wanted me to. During further researching MGK, I started to notice that he was showing very similar signs to many artists that have sold their soul, especially after seeing the bathtub photo. MGK can be seen bathing in blood while he sits in the middle of a triangle, clearly indicating what he had to do to make it in the industry. We have already seen a few artists depict this very thing: Eminem, Lil Uzi Vert, and even Tupac. The reason they do this bathtub scene is to indicate their rebirth through Lucifer. You can clearly see in this photo that he is part of the Masonic agenda. He sold his soul to achieve fame and success. I also noticed in one of his videos where he features his girlfriend Megan Fox that MGK seems to appear to be an MKUltra victim. We can see him tied up and his mouth seems to be taped up. To me, this indicates that he is no longer in control and Megan Fox could possibly be his handler, as there are scenes of her singing the music while MGK just seems to be tied up in the back. In another photo of MGK, where he appears with Megan Fox, we can see the symbol of the monarch butterfly, a symbol that is usually shown with victims of MKUltra, like we saw with Britney and Lady Gaga. It seems to me that something was definitely done to MGK, as he has changed his entire image and doesn't seem to appear like himself anymore. If you guys would like to see me do a further look into MGK and make a full video, let me know below. If 700 people comment MGK, I'll make sure to make a video on him. Now let's move on and let's talk about McDonald. I've already seen many of you request I give my opinion on Tom, and I was supposed to do so in my last podcast, but I honestly forgot to say what I had to say about him. In my opinion, it doesn't seem that McDonald is against the agenda. As much as I want to believe that he is truly on the side of the truth, it just doesn't seem like it. To me, his whole image just seems very gimmicky and unauthentic. In my opinion, he might just be simply controlled opposition and is speaking on controversial topics just to be controversial and gain attention. No different than when Eminem first blew up and used to say tons of controversial things just to get people mad and gain exposure. McDonald to me is doing the very thing, speaking on things he knows will gather attention. Don't get me wrong, in some of his songs he does speak some truth, but like we see in his song People So Stupid, he isn't really trying to wake people up, but instead make fun of those who don't know the truth. In the video, he can also be seen with eyes completely black, appearing as if he's possessed. In my opinion, he depicts himself as a satanic puppet. He might make some songs where he speaks the truth, but it's nothing people don't already know. What he raps about doesn't really add any insightful information to the situation, or how it could be fixed. Instead, he calls those who are blinded and manipulated stupid. If he is a rapper that truly exposes the truth, more power to him, but I just don't understand why he needs to look so demonic while doing it. Why he appears like all the rappers from the SoundCloud era is also something I question. I just can't buy it, and like I said, he isn't saying anything that hasn't been said. I honestly feel like he just capitalizes off whatever conspiracy is big at the moment. He even has a song where he talks about rappers being cloned. Like I said before, I do not believe rappers are being cloned. Don't get me wrong, I do believe in cloning because it has been done before, and you can clone one of your pets if you have the money to do it, which is in the millions. But my research on cloning indicates that it's not at all what we think. When scientists clone animals, they must go through a full life cycle, meaning they must be born and they must age from a baby to an adult. If they were cloning rappers, the rappers would be babies and would need to grow up to full adults to be able to replace the real rappers with the clones. To me, this is just Tom serving his agenda and spreading misinformation. I also find it blasphemous when I see artists depict themselves as Jesus, like we see in his People Are Stupid video. This just seems like a way for him to mock the crucifixion of Jesus. If he was on the side of the truth, why does he show so much satanic imagery in his video? It just doesn't add up to me. McDonald to me is just a rapper who turns popular conspiracies into songs. Now I understand if you guys think I'm wrong. I really didn't listen to every one of his songs before I made this video. I simply feel his entire persona is simply to capitalize from the growing truth-seeking community, which has obviously worked for him as he's most likely rich off his music. I know many of you asked me to cover artists who haven't sold their souls, and I have been trying to find artists that haven't. The thing is, it hasn't been that easy, as many rappers just seem to rap about the same thing all the time, and I don't want to recommend someone who isn't truly being manipulated. I know Tom isn't rapping about the same thing other rappers rap about, but I just can't stand behind the message of him calling people who have been manipulated stupid, when in reality they just need to be guided to the truth. It would truly make me happy if an artist got popular spreading the truth. And maybe I'm wrong on time. If you think I am, let me know in the comments. That's it for this episode. Before you go, I just want to let you guys know that the A$AP Rocky video is in the works. You guys voted for Rocky over Kanye, and you can expect this video to premiere on Sunday, which will be tomorrow. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching this episode of The Truth Is. If you would like to further support the channel, join me on Patreon, the link would be in the description. If you join before the 28th of this month, you could be entered to this month's monthly raffle, where you can win a shirt, a cash prize, and even pick a video topic. Also, please leave a comment below on your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, as this helps other people find these videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Please follow me on Instagram at TheTruthIs01 and on TikTok at TheTruthIs. I will gladly appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.